Alright, so remember the rotor is thicker than the brake pads, or the old rotor, by 2.5 millimeters, 9.5 millimeters to 12, so it's 2.5 millimeters. So, and I couldn't spread I have this brake spreader. I couldn't spread it apart. So basically, I had to pop the brake pads off. And looking at the brake pads here, you can see how it's like a plus. So basically, you just take a screwdriver, and like a flathead screwdriver, right there, like so, and just turn it. Right, turn it clockwise to turn it in. So now it's it's recessed in further. Hopefully, that was enough. I'm not sure if that's enough or not, but I'm hoping that was. It doesn't seem like I could turn it out anymore, or push turn it in any more than it is. Actually, before I did all that, I actually after I popped off the brake pads, I sprayed everything in here with the Simple Green, so that way it's nice and fresh. Actually, I just need to do that with the old rotors as well. So the old rotor on the back here. So this is the inside. The inside has the sound indicator here to let you know when the pad's worn out. The outside doesn't have that. So let me clean up this backside real quick. Again, I'm just using Simple Green. So Simple Green is it works really well, and it doesn't do nothing to the brake pads. It doesn't contaminate it or nothing. It's just concentrated soap, more or less. So let me brush that off real quick. Let me rinse that with let me go rinse this with some water real quick. I'll be right back. So just rinse it off. Let me pop this inside in one right here, so you guys can see. So basically, it's oriented like this, with the sound indicator is on top, and it basically just kind of slides in. It's like a little slot there. Kind of slide it in. And when you do this, your hand should be, your hand could have dirt on it, which is okay, but it should not have oil and grease on it. If it does, make sure you wash your hands. Clear up that oil and grease, because you don't want to contaminate the brakes. Otherwise, it won't be able to stop, right? So there it goes. It's just slid right in. So the top here, there's like a little spring mechanism, and on the bottom has it as well. So let's look from the back side here. So basically, it's like a slot right here and a slot right here on the top. All you need to do is just put these tabs in those slots and slide it in, and that will do it. Sometimes it helps if you had like a little flathead screwdriver, for example, and you just kind of move the little tabs out a little bit, so that way it is, so that's nothing that gets in your way there. So this is not the dual piston, so a fixed caliper. It's a sliding caliper. So I'm gonna slide this thing over a little bit. So basically, my brake pad now is spread out as wide as it can. This opening right here, with the caliper itself. That's just it's the same width there. So hopefully that's enough to fit the rotor. So actually, let me double check, make sure this here is tight. I had actually tried to release some pressure on the brake line by opening up the bleeder, but that didn't help. That actually didn't do nothing. I still couldn't get it to the pads to spread. So I had to that's why I had to pop it off. A little bit of corrosion on here. So let's pop the rotor on real quick. Actually, you know what? The rotor is not it's not clean. So I actually have to clean the rotor. So I have to clean this rotor here. It's actually it's not really dirty. It doesn't have any manufacturing oil or grease or nothing like that. It's actually relatively clean. But I'm gonna spray it down anyways. I actually bought some brake cleaner. So let me get some of that and spray this down. I'll be right back. Oh, sorry about that. I forgot where I left the brake cleaner. I couldn't find it. Alright. So I need to find a spot where I could kind of hang this out. Actually, you know what I'm going to do right here in the dirt right here. Right here in the dirt. Be nice to have something to basically all you need to do. That will, you know, degrease whatever crap you have on there. Alright, so that's real strong, real easy. And the thing is, this thing was pretty clean to begin with. It wasn't greasy or anything like that. So that was, you know, no big deal. Okay. Ooh, this thing is heavy. This thing is heavy. Alright, so now I can't touch the rotor. I can't touch the outside of the rotor. Just like a CD, right? You don't want to touch the working surface, so you just touch the non-working surface, which is the outside or the hat. Alright, that's in. Oof, actually, you know what? I did this too early. Well, not the cleaning part. The cleaning part's okay. The part that I did too early was not putting on the bracket. So let me put on the bracket here. The mounting bracket. The adapter, right, to let it sit out further. Man, this thing has like no instructions for you to tell you what to do, where to do, you know, blah blah blah. Nothing at all. So normally the brake would sit like this, with the caliper on the outside here, not the inside, right? Like so. So looking at the caliper here, the caliper is threaded. So where the mounting bolts go through, it's threaded. So this side there's no thread. And looking at these adapters, you know, they're the same. There's two holes. The smaller hole is threaded. The bigger hole is not threaded. So I take it that this thing, let's see. So I take it that the threaded side will be here. The not threaded side will be on this side because this side has threads. This side has no threads, so this side needs to have threads. So potentially it could be like that, or it could be on this side. Let's see. Actually, I don't. Nope, it's not on this. It's not on the back side. The back side does not fit. The holes don't line up. So it's not on the back side. It's on the front side. It's like this. Okay. So front side. This thing says no. The stock factory doesn't have Loctite. But I'm gonna use some since Baldwin uses some high heat Loctite on his, I'm gonna use high heat Loctite on this one too. But you know, again, I remember I also have to check the proper torque setting, because when it took about 50 foot-pounds to loosen this, so that means tightening it's actually more, which actually sounds about right for considering the size of this bolt. You know, looking at the wheel lugs, the lugs here, it's not much bigger, and this right here is torqued down to what's the factory setting? I think it's like 80 foot-pounds or 85 foot-pounds on here. So this right here is probably 60 foot-pounds, or close to it. Anyways, I'm gonna get some of my high heat Loctite and just put a little bit on there so it doesn't get all goofy on me. Let me wipe the mounting holes. This side is actually clean, so it's okay. Wipe this side. Can't see it. This rear caliper is taking a lot longer to do, just because I had to reset the brake pads. So that was like some extra work there. Okay. Anyways, I'm gonna stop the video and start another one.